It's a man's world, though just a phrase often shared on lighter moments, but it says a lot about who we are, where do we come from, and what's our role. Well, this ain't about the battle of the sexes, but yes, today in this show, we will be taking you on a journey that will expand the popular notions that you have about men and women and their roles. Situated at the far northeast corner of India, bordering Assam at the north and Bangladesh in the south, lies the picturesque, beautiful state of Meghalaya. Meghalaya, meaning the abode of clouds, has a lot to offer for everyone, be its breathtaking natural beauty or unique cultural practices. One thing that is unusual and remarkable about Meghalaya is its social setup. While major part of India is a patrilineal, patriarchal society where men is the head of the house, Meghalaya practices matrilineal cum matrilocal system where the lineage is passed through the mother and children are identified in terms of their mothers rather than their father. Also, extended families and tribal alliances form along female bloodlines. The three tribes residing in Meghalaya, that is the Khasis, the Jaintias and the Garos, all practice matrilineal system where the descent, inheritance and successions are from the mother to the daughters. In these societies, woman or often the mother is the head of the household and usually the deciding factor. Woman or the mother is the central figure around whom the society revolves. Unlike the dominant Indian societies, the women in the Khasi, Jaintia or the Garo society do not leave the mother's house after marriage. In fact, it is the man who after marriage bids goodbye to his ancestral home and joins his wife. This practice is also known as the matrilocal pattern. While in Khasi and Jaintia society, the property passes on from mother to the youngest daughter, that is also known as the Khadu. She is the one who inherits all the property. In Garo societies, the mother chooses one of her daughter to be her heiress or inheritor of an ancestral property. She is called the Nokna. Other daughters to get a small share of parental property when they marry and set up their own households. But sons do not inherit any property. However, when they marry, they join their wife and control her property. In Khasi and Jaintia societies, though the Khadu, that is the youngest daughter, is the heiress and inherits a major share of the family property, she also becomes the custodian and the trustee. On her lies the responsibility of caring for and protecting all the members of her matrikin. She has to look after her aged parents, unmarried brothers and sisters, and even the divorced brothers and other members if they befall any misfortune. Her home is called Ka-ing Seng because it is here that the family gathers and witnesses the administration of the family property. Isn't this unique system? Now you may be thinking, then what do the men do? What's their role? Well, the men in these tribes play the role of protector and provider. Though as a husband and as a father he is regarded as another family's son and often kept out of family rituals, he has a larger role to play as the mother's brother, that is the role of the uncle or mama. It is here that he gets to exercise his authority and control. The women are responsible for the maintenance of Khasi tradition, yet they do not have the power and authority to discharge their responsibilities. They are critically dependent on the uncle or the mama. For example, control and management of property is the privilege of the uncle. Meghalaya displays a beautiful amalgamation of traditional and modern cultural religious practices. When Christianity came, the Khasi family was faced with a question whether a Khadu could hold the family property if she would convert to the Christianity. In 1918, the government ruled that Christian converts should be allowed to inherit the ancestral property. Property is thus divorced from religion. Though religion has divorced from the traditional rules because of the modernization process, such as educational development along with the spread of Christianity that has somehow changed the traditional system in many respects. The original system and the moral efficacy has nowadays been largely distorted. The literature shows that a shift is taking place in the matrilineal society towards parental or patrilineal one. Conversion to Christianity has weakened the matrilineal setup, followed by improved educational setup, and mass media to a great extent is diminishing the matrilineal values and style. So, in the end, can we say women are having a better status? Have their lives changed? Are their stories different? Well, to an extent, they are different, but they are still not the decision makers or policy makers. A woman in these societies are certainly ruling the rooftops of their homes, but the local doorbars and the politics is still men's domain. And women who enter these arenas are often labeled as hen that crows. Thank you so much for watching. Next, when we meet, we shall be talking about the marriage systems of the tribes of Northeast. Till then, keep reading more about the cultures of Northeast India. Goodbye.